Well, good morning, everyone. It's Lonnie. It is time to pull some eBay orders, and then we'll get into some other stuff. I've still got, been working with these sports photos, and I should finish them today, I hope. Still got these to list right here. And then I've got these under here that are already listed, and I'll figure out somewhere to store them. And then I've got these right here that actually sold yesterday. So, yeah, we'll go through these real fast. This is Ray Allen. I already pulled the ones that sold, by the way, out of that stack, because I didn't want to have to work with one hand. But Ray Allen sold for $90 plus shipping. I got an offer on that. Well, they asked me, I don't take best offers on this stuff, but they emailed me and asked, or messaged me and asked me if I would take 90, and I responded with 90 because I was asking 100. This is Nick Swisher and Jose Molina, and these were a couple of lower value ones. So a viewer named Amaya messaged me and said she wanted both of them, so cut her a little deal. Did $45 for the pair. So one was 20, the other was 25. So thank you very much, Amaya. I hope you enjoy these photos. Okay, this is a David Ortiz signed 16 by 20. This is going out to John. John, thank you very much. I appreciate the business. Now, this is one of the ones where I looked up the hologram and printed out the information there from the website. So hope you enjoy. And then the last one of these photos I have going out, Evan Longoria, sold this one for $29.99 plus the shipping. And yeah, got another. A lot of these baseball ones I'm able to pull the certs on the MLB website. So yep, those are out. As far as sports go, I also sold a hockey puck. One of these guys. Need to figure out which one it is, because they're all Blackhawks. I think it's 88. I think it's Patrick Kane. Yeah, this one right here. Patrick Kane, number 88. I got $69.99 plus shipping on top for that puck. Big audiobook buy I made on a video. I sold pretty much through most of these things, but I have 4 lots left, and I sold one of them last night. So I think it's this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this lot right here. So let me stack this up so I can carry it. So I got $26.99 plus shipping on top for these. And the reason it's $26.99, I was running I ran a 10% sale on a lot of my older inventory. Well, actually just a lot of the inventory. Everything that was listed in my store for at least 2 weeks and was worth at least $20, I ran a sale on. And I think it actually just ended. Must have just ended? I don't know. I thought that, oh, no, that sale doesn't end till tomorrow. So I've only got like 30 of these things left. And I started with, what, 240 of them or something? I sold a figure. I think it's a Joker. One of these world's greatest heroes figures here. Thought it was a Joker. Might have been a Riddler. It was a green guy. That's how bad my memory is. Here's the Joker right here. I'll double check, make sure that's the right guy though. But yeah, I sold that for $22.99 plus shipping. And I think these are supposed to look like the Mego figures from a long time ago. These are like remakes, but they're not made by Mego, I think. Yeah, Joker action figure 8-inch. This is the right one. And this is actually cool. This is going out to a viewer also. Let's see. viewer named Terry. She said, I don't do closer books unless they're special, but watching your audiobooks fly off the shelf like this, I had my eyes open for them. I looked on Marketplace and someone had just posted over 400 audiobooks brand new for $50. They've been flying out of my store too. Wow, that is cool. That is awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. So glad you watched a video and actually like took action and found a smoking deal from it. So congrats on that. That is a sick score. 400 books for $50. I paid 50 cents a piece for mine. So you paid like nothing. You paid, what'd you pay? Like, boy, math, come on. You didn't even pay a quarter a piece. You paid like, I'm gonna figure this out. Did you pay 8 cents a piece or something? Well, hang on. I don't know why I couldn't think. Okay, so yeah, you paid 12.5 cents a piece per book. You're gonna make a killing. So, yeah, anyway, thanks again. I hope you enjoy this figure. Actually, you said it was for somebody else, but I hope they enjoy it. Thank you very much. Okay, I sold a couple of saw blades. These rigid saw blades. I have 2 of them here. That's part of the stuff I bought from Pete Craigslist Hunter when he was selling those tool lots a while back. Months ago. Maybe close to a year ago or something. I don't know. But yeah, I got $40.49 for those 2 blades plus shipping on top. And then one more thing. Well, no, not one more thing. Last items on this account. Sold 2 of these Naples High School in Florida yearbooks, and these had condition issues. So I priced them a little lower than I normally do. Actually, they're not too bad. Some of the pages are a little wavy, but yeah, anyway, I got total of $44.98 for the 2, so it's like 22 something a piece plus shipping on top. And that's everything that's going out on main account. I think I have a few games going out on another account. Let me go look. The only other things I have going out are going from my 3rd secret store, which some of y'all have figured out. But yeah, just a couple of video games. I think it totals like $21 or whatever. But I've had a couple of slow days in a row, and yesterday was definitely a very good sales day. So I'll take it. I'll take it. And it has a lot to do with just listing new product, I'm sure. So I have more new product to list, so let me get this stuff packed. I wanted to share this with y'all real quick. I'm shipping those blades. I've got everything else packed right there. But I'm shipping these blades, those 2 saw blades. And I'm actually using one of these LP mailers. And I put the blades inside of cardboard and put all that inside of an LP mailer. Great package, nice and small too, and very strong, which I want for the blades. But it weighs 5 pounds, going to California. And I wanted to show y'all, like, there are other ways I can mail this probably. Maybe it would fit in, it might fit in medium flat rate, I'm not sure. But anyway, let me just show you, I'll show you exactly what it costs if I just mail it straight up on eBay. So it's 5 pounds. I have it as 888, but that doesn't matter. I could put in, I'll punch in the actual dimensions though. 13, 13, 2 are the actual dimensions. Okay, and 5 pounds, 13, 13, 2 as a USPS priority mail package, $17.39. All right, which is pretty expensive. So I go to Pirate Ship and punch in those same dimensions. Let me pull up shipment details real quick. Okay, here we go. 13, 13, 2, 5 pounds. It's going cubic now, $8.61. So that saves like, how much? $8 and some change. It's pretty close to half price. Not quite half price, but pretty close to half price by going cubic rate on this one. So just wanted to share that with you guys. Okay, let's do a question or two here. Do you do buy it now only, or do you do both auction and buy it now options? And what do you typically start the bid price at if you do auction? Well, I typically do like almost all buy it now. I very rarely run auctions. I do run them every now and then though. Like if I get something extra special, something that I'm really having trouble getting a value on, or I think it potentially could go really high. For instance, I sold a vintage baseball jersey last week, I think. And before I did anything else, I want to make sure I ran it at auction. I started at $500 starting bid, put that sucker up at auction, just to give it a shot. And sometimes I will do that with some things. I'll throw them up at auction. But when I do that, I typically start with a fairly significant starting bid that I would be okay if that was the last bid too. By and large, with most garage sale, thrift store, even like if there's stuff that has a good sales history, I don't see the point in running an auction. I really don't. Although it could potentially get rid of your stuff in a finite time, but you might not like the price. So I just don't see the point unless it's something special. Here's one from Kentucky Picker. Hey, have you tried the Flex and Seal? On some stuff it saves me money, and also I got positive feedback from it. No, I haven't. And I looked at that stuff. I remember it was a couple months back, several other content creators were, I think they were doing like paid or sponsored demonstrations of using this stuff. Basically you like roll it out and you put your item in between it, and I think it's like bubble type stuff. If you look it up, you can find it. And then you just cut around it and you press it and it seals to itself. It looks like, I don't know, the way I look at that stuff, it looks like it's overpriced and it looks like it's a pain to use it. That's what I see. But I mean, yeah, if you're digging it, give it a shot. Not for me though. I think it's too much money. I get bubble mailers like super cheap. I buy them and 250 at a time, or little boxes I buy like 100 at a time. Get great prices, and that Flex and Seal stuff is way more expensive than that. And I don't think it's any easier from watching other people use it. Okay, here's a question from Russell. Question, have you ever put the wrong label on a package? Let's say you have 10 packages laying on the table, then you print all 10 labels. What system do you use to ensure the correct labels go on the correct packages? So I have to admit something. I always print one label at a time. What I'll usually do though is I'll box up stuff and then I'll just jot a quick note on the outside of the box, like what's in the box. And then whenever I go to print the labels, I'll print them one at a time. I'll stick that over where I wrote like what's in the box, and I'll go to the next one. Like maybe I've done it once where I put the wrong, but usually even if I do it, I catch it because I'll catch it on the other item. So no, that's not something I really run into. I can imagine if you had like, 20, 30, 40, 50 orders or more going out and you wanted to bulk print your labels, which totally makes sense. I imagine that could be something you could run into, but it's not an issue for me because I'm not very efficient the way I print my labels. I do them one at a time. Here's a question from Kryptonite. I've bought Pokemon cards from eBay and they have sent me fake cards, and they never said fake. They just said not tournament legal. What I've done is claim I never got the item, or should I go about it another way? How can someone just print stuff off their computer and sell it? Well, what I would do if that happened to me, I didn't know I was getting like some fake or repro cards. I would open an item not as described against them. That's what I would do. Item not as described. Reason, fake. This is fake. This is not legit. And then I would open that case, and you'll win, and you'll get your money back. And you may have to send the cards back, but that'll be on their dime. That's how I would do it. I would do it straight up. I wouldn't. You claim you never got them. I wouldn't do that because that's just not honest. Tell them what happened, and they'll put it on eBay's radar, maybe. Although eBay doesn't seem to care that much about people selling fake Nintendo stuff. Look at all the fake Pokemon games. video games, like for Game Boy. Go look. There's like some of them that sell for like $5. Those are the Chinese fakes. And then there's a bunch of other ones that are like 5, 6 times that price. That's the legit ones. You see it all over the place. This is from 22T Fried Tag Racing. I have heard you and other resellers say that eBay gives you either a discount or so much to spend on supplies each quarter. I've been selling on eBay for over a year now, and I have 2 accounts and I've not seen this. I was wondering if you could show where or how this works or how to qualify. Okay, so you have to have at least a basic store, I believe. So I'm going to show you on my store. I have the premium store, which is like is it $60 a month if you pay by the year? I can't remember. But on that, you actually go to marketing. Oops. You go to marketing, and then you go to subscriber discounts. And then there's an eBay shipping supplies, see details. I'm going to turn the camera away because it'll probably have a code, which I'm probably going to use before I... Okay, yeah, look. And then here, eBay shipping supplies, there's a code right here. And I think like you can copy and paste that code to use at checkout, but I think it'll actually just, like there's actually a button to like just click on to apply it. And then whenever you click on start shopping, here it is, all the eBay shipping supplies. So I think with the premium store, I get $50. I think with basic, you get $25 a quarter. And then with Anchor, 125 or something. If you Google the different store levels, they'll tell you what it is. But man, they're really getting some new stuff here. Like these cube boxes, and I know somebody had said, oh look, they have the record mailers now. Of course, they have all their poly bags and stuff. But their poly bags are top notch. I'll vouch for that. Paper, stickers, all that good stuff. I'm probably just going to keep getting poly bags. That's all I've been getting lately. And they have their clown tape. I don't use that stuff. Anyway, yeah, that's how you do it. But you have to have a store, and then you get that credit. Okay, this is one more question from Zach. Why do some YouTube resellers not share their store, and what is your opinion on this? Well, I hesitate to speak for other YouTubers because they may have, there's no telling what their reason is. I know one reason that I've heard a lot in the past has been that they don't want people just to look at their listings and then not buy. Like they're concerned that could put them down in the search results. I've heard that one a lot, you know, and I notice, like, if I look at my listings, I'll have some items that have, like, you know, hundreds of views and a lot of watchers and no action. And, you know, they're, you know, I've heard that, yeah, enough views, and then eBay will assume there's something wrong with the listing and then put it down in results. Don't know if it's true or not, but I've heard that. Another thing, of course, is somebody that doesn't like you could go into your eBay store and buy something and leave negative feedback and mess with your account, or you know, something to that effect. It's possible. It could be done. Definitely could be done. And, you know, I'm not, or, you know, and there may even be some creators that don't want to share their store because they don't want you to see how much or how little they're selling. That's a possibility. Another possibility, maybe they're sourcing stuff wholesale and selling it on eBay, and they don't want to divulge what they're selling. They don't want to blow their own stuff up, which I would understand that too. So, I mean, certainly this is not to criticize anybody for sharing or not sharing stores. In my case, I've sold a lot of product by sharing my stores on YouTube. So, in my opinion, in my case, my experience, sharing the stores, any ill effects of sharing the stores have been vastly outweighed by increased sales. So that's my personal opinion and the way I run things. It wouldn't make sense to hide that stuff unless it's like adult type stuff that I don't, you know, there are kids watching the channel and I don't want to share, like an adult store, for instance. That's another case where maybe you wouldn't want to, maybe you're not like, maybe the stuff you're selling is not like meant for the YouTube public at large, right? Or maybe you don't want your audience to see what you're selling. And I have a store like that now. I haven't actually stocked it with anything. Some of you guys actually know what store that is. So, which is cool. I'm just not going to share the link. I don't care if y'all know. I'm just not going to share it out. And yeah, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, that's my opinion on that. I have one other thing I wanted to say about that, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, I know what I wanted to say I remember what else I wanted to say about that. I have noticed a shifting trend in the sharing of stores. When I first started YouTube, this YouTube channel, or no, actually Garage Flips YouTube channel, my other channel. When I started that, it was in like May, I think, of 2016. So really close to 4 years ago. And at that point, like almost nobody shared their store. Very, very, very few people shared their eBay store. And now that number has flipped on its head. I would say of content creators that talk about eBay, not Amazon, of course, but eBay, I would say it's probably like 80% share, 20% don't. So, you know, that number of people that don't share is like been on the decline, and I think it's going to continue to decline, especially as people see, oh, look, I sold this to a viewer, I sold that to a viewer. I mean, why would you not want to share that and sell some more stuff, right? So, but anyway, thank y'all very much for watching, and I will see y'all again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.